Hey guys, what's going on? Burt Crown here, coming out with a YouTube video, and today we're going to go over the draft day tilt cards, the fantasy cards that will go up in overall based on where they're drafted in their order. There are a couple of things that I wanted to point out just in case people aren't aware or people aren't up to date on what's going on with the draft order, or they just maybe they play NHL and they don't follow the order and they wait for the draft and they're wondering who to take. Is there any way to make coins, and is this actually a good thing to do? So we're going to break it down. We're going to look into the video, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the sub button down below. That really helps out the channel, and it makes sure you don't miss anything in the future. And then also, guys, the last video I did yesterday was on the draft gems, the MSPs we got, and I was saying that I'm going to give you at the start of this video today who I think the ultimate draft master will be, and I think that will be Mark Stone. There's a lot of good options out there. I was thinking Jamie Benn, but he has an MSP already, and then I was thinking Joe Pavelski would be a good one, but they gave him a 97 draft gem regular card, so I don't think Joe Pavelski or Jamie Benn will be it. I do think you might get like an Andres Lee and a Andre Palat as your next regular MSPs, but I believe Mark Stone will be the ultimate master as he's just won a Stanley Cup. There's a lot of hype around Vegas players right now because of the Stanley Cup, and he was drafted really late. Mark Stone back in 2010 was drafted 178th overall. So to be a guy that has his point production and win a Stanley Cup, I think that'd be a great option. People were saying Zetterberg would be a great option, yes, but unfortunately he's not in the game, so I don't see Zetterberg coming out. And Johnny Hockey, yes, great option, already has an MSP, just like Jamie Benn. Mackenzie Weegar, great option, already has an MSP. Mangiapane, Palat, and Andres Lee, I believe, are three good cards for candidates to be your regular MSP, but your ultimate MSP, I think, would be Mark Stone. He'd be a great 99, and I think people would enjoy it. So that is my prediction on who the ultimate MSP is. Let's get into these draft day tilt fantasy cards when they could have just said draft day predictor. But either way, the draft day fantasy tilt cards are out, and we want to see who to take, who to make coins on, and who do we think can be sleepy picks to get us to a higher overall. Let's get into it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. So first things first, how do you get these draft day fantasy cards? If you go in your draft gem sets, you will see that we have one set here for a random draft day tilt set player card. Whew, mouthful. But either way, you get a choice of two, and to build that, you've got to get 6 cards, which consist of 5 draft day gems that are specific draft day gem hunt cards. I'm going to show you how to get those so you can get those 5 for free, and then it's just the 92 overall gem. And if we search our collection, because it says I have a 92 overall gem, I don't know why that's lit up. I don't have that put in there, so that doesn't make sense to me. We'll click in the thumbstick. Maybe they just give it to you. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why that's in there, but it doesn't say it's counting. I have no idea. I have no idea. So each of those 584s cost 40K. Now that is 200K plus whatever you're going to pay on one of these cards here. So you're looking at 300,000 coins to get a choice pack for your draft day tilt. If you get Connor Bedard, for sure he's a 99 overall. Other than that, this set is a free to do set only. Do not buy these cards to go out and get it. I cannot make that clear enough. You will be able to do this set once for free if you put in the work, but do not pay to build this set. So now that we've gone over that, how do you build this set for free? You're going to go over to your objectives, and you're going to notice 2 things. 1, you will get 2 free 85s just for completing 25 games with draft day gems in your lineup. Those 2 85s, I think, are Henrique and Pesci. Like, those are the 2 you're going to get. When you go to open the pack, it says their names. So those are the 2 you get for just playing 25 games. And then also, if you play 105 games, which I'm almost at, you will get a choice pack on your draft day gems players. That will be a 92 plus. So you can put that in the set. So right there, just by playing the game, you get the 3 cards out of the 6 you need to get that for free. How do you get the other 3, you ask? I'm glad you asked. It's another easy way of doing it. You go into your challenges under single player, and you'll see here draft gems challenge. Now, what you're going to notice is number 4 is 400 collectibles, or 400 coins, a season collectible, and 1 85 draft draft gem player. Oh my god, this is going to be a mouthful to say all day. You get 1 of those 85s, and then the 5th one you get 2. So what do you have to do? 7 hits, maximum 2 penalty minutes, and 2 shorthanded goals. If you're struggling with the shorthanded goals, that's not a huge problem because you only need to get 2 stars to get the 285s. That's a lot of 2s. So go out, get 7 hits, and don't take penalty minutes. Those are your 2 stars. That's done. You should be able to get that done in 1 try, just getting the 7 hits and the 2 penalty minutes if you're struggling with the shorthanded goals. And number 4, to get 3 stars, this one's actually rather easy as well. If you struggle with getting shutouts on pro, win the faceoff, go pull your goalie and go behind your net and get that done right away. That'll do 2 things for you. If you do that in all 3 periods, and then you go down and score in the 3rd period or score in overtime, it's up to you. If you do that in all 3 periods, that'll do 2 things for you. That'll 1, get you a shutout, and 2, you will not take any penalties. If you can win all 3 faceoffs, 1 on each period when you do that, then that'll be all 3 stars and you'll be done. Just basically just doing that nice and easy. So win the faceoff, pull your goalie, go behind your net. The AI will not push you. You do that all 3 periods, and that'll get you shutouts, maximum 5-minute penalty, and win 3 faceoffs if you can win it all 3 periods. If you lose one of the faceoffs, don't hesitate to just let the clock run out, go into overtime, win the overtime faceoff, go down and score. That is the best way to do that, easiest, stress-free if you're struggling. So that'll get you all 3 of those. That is the 6 you will need. I'll probably do that today to get those, and then we'll open it on the next video. But that is the 6 you need to get that done and get 1 free playoff player. And hopefully you get lucky and pull Connor Bedard, because in my opinion, he is the only one that that'll be above a 96. So 97 out of the question, 98 out of the question. There's only 1 above 96, and there's only 1 that will be a 96. The rest will be 95 and down. So let's get into that and see which ones are worth it. So when it came to it, first thing you got to do is you want to look over all the players that you have as an option. And you got to see what they're worth. 70K here for Richie isn't terrible, right? Considering it costs 300K to make the set to give you a chance at him. That's why I say don't build the set, just get your 1 free one and take what you get. But this isn't terrible. 6'2", 92 speed. Now, unfortunately, in my opinion, Richie will not go 20 plus, like within the first 20 picks. So that puts him at below 20, which gives him a +1, which leaves Richie only at 94. So is 70K for a 94 really going to be worth it? Now, he does have good height and good speed, but you know, you kind of get what I'm saying. Now, one thing you're going to notice looking over these cards is, where is Adam Fantilli? Where is Leo Carlsson? Where is Michkov? Where is Ryan Leonard? Right? Where are these players? And the short answer is EA doesn't have their rights because 1's in the KHL, 2 are in college. They don't have their rights, so those players aren't in the game. How does that impact this event? Very simple. It impacts it with nobody will be 2 to 5. The players I just listed will be 2 to 5. Same with Will Smith, who's also not in this event. They will be 2 to 5. So the +4 that people may be thinking of is irrelevant. All right. Connor Bedard will go 1, and then you'll get Fantilli, Carlson, Smith, Michkov, Leonard. Those guys will be in the top 5. One of them obviously won't because that's 6, but that is making it so everyone here understands that the 97 overall is irrelevant. You will not get it because nobody will be in there. I can guarantee you that. You can leave in the comment section below if you think somebody will be there, but I can guarantee you they will not be. Now, when it comes to surprises, there will always be a surprise when you're talking about centers, because centers generally are in higher demand when the pool is not as strong. And this center pool, outside of the top handful, it really thins out. So you might see people like Nate Danielson go slightly higher in the top 10. So that would mean Danielson would be a 96. This says 90, but it is wrong. It is not a 90. He's a 93. He will be a 96. This card is not the right card for this event. It's a different fantasy event card, but he will be a 96 because when you're 6 to 10, you get +3. So that's why he will be there. If maybe it could be a possibility if someone wants to reach on a center. I don't see that. I see him more as a 95 overall. as he'll be 20 to 11. He will definitely be 20 to 11. Now, Musty, I do like Musty. He's 6'2", 89 speed, so it's a little slow. He's got big tipper, and he's got close quarters. With wingman, he's not bad. 6'2", 91 speed. If he goes up, it'd be nice. But unfortunately, I have Musty 20 to 32. So he will not go above 94. He is a 94. And that's just where I have him. So if you have him higher, you can go for it, but at 200K, that's not a good price point for him. Jagger is at 100. Now, he is a very interesting player. I think he can crack the top 10. It's going to be, again, dependent on if teams are reaching for centerman or not, but I do believe he can crack the top 10 and make himself a 96 overall. Zachary Benson. Some people have him like 17, 18. Some people also have him at 6. So you're going to see price points reflect that. Benson is 200K because people think he's going to be a 96 overall. He's 5'10", 93 speed. If he goes up by 3, it goes up by 1.5. So he'll go up to 95 speed maybe. Benson's a good card. Can't hold it against it. But going over all of this, and what I'm thinking is do your one free one. Hope for the best, but do not spend on these cards. Now, I do hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful, hit that up in the comment section down below. If you have any questions, or if you have different of opinion on some of these players, let me know. I love reading your guys' comments, and I love seeing different opinions, because that's what makes hockey so great, is everybody's opinion is slightly different or a lot different, and nobody's opinion is wrong. So everybody, thank you for watching. Until next time, ciao, ciao.